ALBA Ferreira has not been paid regularly for months. She's a teacher in Rio de Janeiro, one of the hardest hit cities by Brazil's economic crisis. ALBA earns around $800 a month, but she says it's not just the state of the economy that has affected public employees like her.
I am paying the price of corruption, the deviation of public funds, funds for education that never arrive. We are paying the account for a government that doesn't care if we get our salaries 2 or 3 months late. We end up in debt.
Corruption is at the center of every debate these days, as hundreds of politicians and businessmen are under investigation. From the president, Michel Temer, to the former Rio governor, Sergio Cabral, who is currently in prison accused of stealing millions of dollars from the state's budget. Rio is broke. The state's finances were hit by Brazil's floundering economy and by the drop in oil prices that account for much of the city's income. But it's not just the financial situation that have hurt people here.
The former health minister of Rio de Janeiro is also in prison accused of corruption. It is estimated that while he was in office, around $100 million from the health budget were used to pay for bribes, among other things. The judge in the case says that that money could have been used to improve the situation in hospitals like this one that many say are in dire conditions.
LELLAINE de CASTRO says her mother is being treated for cancer at the Bom Sucesso Federal Hospital.
There is no morphine that she desperately needs to deal with the pain. They don't have any here, and we don't know when we will get it.
We visited the hospital where the patients wait in a room to be treated. Wanda told us she has been waiting for surgery for 3 months. Shortly after speaking to her, we were asked to leave the hospital. Authorities in Brazil are trying to recover some of the embezzled money. Recently, prosecutors recovered almost $90 million that were used to pay for pensions. EDUARDO is leading the corruption investigations.
The misappropriation of funds is perverse because it strikes the poorest citizens, the ones who especially need access to public services such as education, healthcare and transportation. It is the kind of corruption that kills people.
And people like ALBA have been the victims of it all, because while many were counting the profits made through the misuse of public money, ordinary citizens like her have been paying the price. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.